Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Titi and today's video is going to be a holiday glam look, specifically a Christmas glam look. So if you'd like to see how I achieved this look, please make sure to keep on watching. So right now I'm just cleaning off my eyebrows using my Clinique 2-in-1 foundation in the shade Clove, and I'm just taking this very generously under my brows because you guys, I need to get my hairs done, okay? I need to get them threaded, I need to get them cleaned up, but I couldn't get them in time for this video, so I just decided to work with what I had. And on the top of my brows, I'm taking the foundation I'm going to be using today, which is my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation in the shade 480, and I put that also very generously just because I wanted a very sharp looking brow. Yes, that. Once that was all blended out, I went back in with the Clinique concealer and I put that all over my eyelids. And once I was done blending that out, I went on to set it using my Airspun translucent face powder. To my eyeshadow, the palette I played with the most was the Carrot Cosmetics Bright and Matte palette. And first of all, I'm going in with this Coral Peach shade. And then I'm taking this orange, bright neon orange color, and I'm taking this to further warm up that transition color. So going in with this bright red color, I'm taking this and placing that in my crease. At this point, I didn't exactly know what kind of look I was going for. I knew I was going to do a cut crease, but I didn't know if I wanted to do a full or just a semi-cut crease. So that's why you can see me applying this red into my outer V, but you don't have to do that if you're planning to do the exact look I did. So now I'm taking this plummy berry shade from my Morphe 25B palette. I'm taking this on a pencil brush and I'm just using this to outline my crease. So I'm just going back in with the brush I used to apply my transition color and trying to blend everything together. So taking this random white nudish concealer, I'm just using this to cut my crease. So as you guys can see, this process took a very long time, but it's always good to be very careful with this because honestly this can make or break the whole look.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
So when I was done applying that concealer, I went in to set the concealer also using my Airspun translucent face powder, and I went back in with that plummy shade from the Morphe 25B palette, and I used this to outline the crease just to further deepen the color. Then I went back to apply all the other colors that I lost while I was blending. So for my actual lid color, I'm using this very nudish neutral color, and this goes in line with the glitter that I was actually applying today.
Ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
So I went on to line my eyes using my NYC liquid eyeliner in black, and I tried to do a wing that was, you know, going in the same direction as my cut crease. So you always want to try and do that just to kind of pull the whole look together. So going in with my MAC mixing medium, and feel free to use whatever glitter glue you have. I'm just setting a base for my glitter. So the glitter I used for today's video is from bulkglitters.com, and it's in the color Orbit Orange. So once I was done applying this glitter, I went on again with the liner just to try and correct the mistakes that I made. I went on to apply my lashes, and I didn't do this on camera, and the lashes I put on were my Dodo lashes in the style 308. I do have a discount code that will be listed in the description bar below. So I'm just priming my face using my ordinary primer.
Jingle bell.
And then I learned this skill where you take the concealer that you use and just try to outline your liner. So in a sense, this helps to make your liner sharper, but at the same time, while applying foundation, this helps you to not go over your liner with your foundation. So for my foundation today, I went in with the Fenty, and yo, I don't know what I was thinking. Heck, I wasn't even thinking when I decided to put this much foundation, let alone this much of the Fenty Beauty foundation all over my face.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what?
It took me forever and a day to blend out this foundation, like forever and a day, and I didn't want you guys to see through that, so I'm just going to fast forward this so that we can get on with the rest of the video. So I'm back, and as you guys can see, I'm still blending, yo. So I'm going back in with my Clinique foundation and concealer 2-in-1, and I'm just using this for my highlighting concealer today, and I'm putting this on the areas that I will usually highlight. And then I went in with my Sephora concealer gel, and I put this in the areas closer to the middle of my face, just so I could brighten those areas up. So also for blending, you all know you're supposed to blend until you can no longer see it. So let's just skip through all of that blending, okay? So once I was satisfied with what it was looking like, I went back in with my foundation brush to kind of blend out the edges so I didn't have any harsh lines. And then I set that concealer using my Ben 9 Purpose powder. So to contour my face, I used my Coastal Scents Hot Pot eyeshadow in the shade Deep Roast.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse.
And then for reverse contouring, I went in with my Fit Me setting powder in 40 Dark, and I just put this underneath my cheekbones to make them, you know, to pop. So I went in with my MAC Studio Fix powder in NW55 to tone correct my neck to my face, and also to kind of blend out the excess powders and make everything seem seamless.
Jingle bells.
So after I was done, I went back in with this red shade and I just put that on my bottom lash line, just to kind of blend in with what I have on my eye. I went in with a black eye pencil and I just used that to line my lower waterline. So for my highlight, just a disclaimer, I went overboard. I went in first with my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Last highlight in the shade Crown of My Canopy. And I also put this in the inner corners of my eye just to kind of brighten it up. And then I went in with the same highlighter but in the shade Precious Petals, and this is just the brightest shade than the other one. And can you see me glowing? Like, can you see that those Christmas lights ain't got nothing on me, boo? They ain't got nothing. So onto the lips, I took this brown eyebrow pencil from Wet n Wild that I used for my lips, and I just used this to line my lips. Then I went in with Colored Rain's Titi and I put this on the outer parts of my lips. And then I went in with Cherry Blossom, also from Colored Rain, and I put this in the center of my lips and tried to blend those two colors together. And this is the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. If you did, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and have yourself a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Bye.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
You been a good little boy?